Michael, just tell me a little bit about the walking football journey for the Fylde Coasters.
Oh, right. The Fylde Coasters have been around since we were established in 2016 with the help of the community team. Started with about 8 to 10 players on a weekly basis. And that's nearly 10 years ago. So we've been going 10 years. And in that time, we've built up from the 8 to 10 players up to just under 100 players we have on our books now. Well, the journey was really strange. It started because we had no pitches and Fylde had no pitches, I hadn't built them then. So we started in a gym in a local school, Carhill School, and really hard flooring, very hard to play on. So it was really a strange start to walking football.
It's a 7-a-side game. When you play normal football, it's about speed, strength, stamina. When you play walking football, because it's a non-contact game, it's all about control, awareness and technical ability. And if you've got those three sort of aspects in your game, don't matter how old you are, how fit you are, you'll be able to play walking football.
First and foremost, Fylde is a community-based team, and I think it's important to recognise that we've got a team that can play highly competitive, but we've also got a club that has about 80 and 90 people who turn up to community sessions from all walks, all age groups. We've got people in their late 40s right to people in their late 70s, people who've played the game like a few of us all our lives, people who are coming to football late on in life. It's just an amazing way for people to stay fit, to stay connected, and it's not just about the physical benefits, it's the mental benefits that this gives, and we've got an amazing club. Mickey Taylor, who keeps us together, is an amazing person for keeping the ethos of the club going, and it's just a really proud club to be part of.
Touch on the sort of achievements you've made recently, obviously winning the league and then the Champions Trophy. Just tell me about this season.
I've been involved with Fylde walking football since the inauguration of it, and this season's probably been our best season we've ever had, and I'm so proud of the boys. We've got a 50s team, a 60s team. The 50s teams have gone out, they've won the Lancashire League Premier Division title, and last week we actually won, of all the leagues they play in a Champion of Champions competition, and we won that as well, and it was such fantastic to see our team rising to the top.
As I say, we've played in what is the toughest league in the country. I think we all recognise that. We've played teams right across the country, and everyone will recognise this is the hardest league. We've come out top. It was really tight. We had to win our last game by 7-0 to win on goal difference, and we did that, which was an amazing day. We've now come and won the Champions Trophy, so we've won the double. It's an amazing season. It's an amazing achievement for Fylde, and we want to do it again next year.
I'm just going to ask you about Mark. He's obviously got quite a bit of history with AFC Fylde, having played for Kirkham and Wesham a long time ago. Just tell me about your sort of striker and tell me a bit about him.
Oh, Mark Cavan, he's an absolute wonderful guy to get on with, but what's more importantly is he's probably the best striker we've ever had in our 10 years. And as you know, I don't know if you know, but he's made the England 50s team, and we'll be going to the World Cup with England 50s, and he will be representing Fylde because he has a Fylde top to go with it, and it's just really good for the group and everybody. It's great.
Yeah, so for me it started around about 3 years ago. I played a lot of competitive football until I was about mid-30s, and then sort of went out the game for a while, got back into it through some coaching with some local team in the Preston area, and then just through fellow coaches invited me down to a session at Fylde about 3 years ago. Got involved, and again from the very first minute absolutely loved it, loved getting back involved, not just with the football but also with the camaraderie and the togetherness with the team. And I think Russ has already said in terms of a very community sort of feel to the club, and it's just been fantastic. Again, guys in the sort of late 40s right through to the 70s, just amazing to actually get out once, twice a week, kick a ball about and just have a good crack with friends, and yeah, obviously both from a physical side but also from a mental side as well. So no, it's just been fantastic. A revelation. I never thought getting close to 50 that there was something there to sort of get you sort of back involved in this type of thing.
Obviously, you're an England international. Just tell me a bit about how that all comes around and what it sort of involves.
Yeah, so again, absolutely really fortunate. My journey started probably at the beginning of this season, where I was asked to go down and do a bit of training with the North West England team. Very quickly escalated. Obviously, I must have impressed. I got invited down for a training session with the full England team. And they sort of say the rest is history. So I've had real opportunities this year to go out to Morocco, play in a competition. We've been down in Wales, up in Scotland, out to France, and then we've got the upcoming World Cup in October in Spain. So yeah, it's just been a roller coaster. But at time now, obviously after winning the double with Fylde, it's put us in a really good positive position.
Your sort of history with AFC Fylde goes quite a way back. You know, you played for Kirkham and Wesham back in 2003, I think. Just tell me a bit about, first of all, that sort of experience, but then how proud is it that you're representing Fylde once again, and sort of how it's all turned full circle? Yeah,
it's a real story and a half, really. So yeah, 2003, after sort of moving up to the sort of Preston area with work, started playing for Kirkham and Wesham at the time, of which we were fairly dominant in the West Lancs League, and obviously the club had ambition to move forward. So I played with Kirkham for about 3 or 4 years before the name changed to AFC Fylde. Continued with Fylde until sort of my mid-30s, and then effectively took a bit of a back step away from football for a while. And then, like I said, got back involved from a coaching side through another team, and then fast forward another 10 years to obviously just prior to 50, getting him back involved with Fylde Coasters. It's just a sort of amazing turn of events, really, from where I was playing competitive football, now at the other end, but obviously fairly competitive nature with walking football.
And just finally, you're going to be welcomed onto the Mill Farm pitch for one of the AFC Fylde home games this season. Just how exciting is that, and how proud does that make you to see the connection between you and the club?
I've been to Mill Farm before to watch the football. It's a great facility. We're all going to be proud to go on there and be part and represent this football club.
If people are interested, you don't have to be really good at football. The Walking Football Group is a community group. The 100 players, we have Mark Cavan, who's an absolute fantastic player, and maybe 20 players of that calibre. But we also have players like me who just turn up, kick a ball, have a laugh, have a chat. Occasionally we have the beer and the odd coffee. So anybody who's got an interest of well-being and keeping fit, come and join us.